Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel for yet another Starfield video. I'd like to thank everyone who recently subscribed due to my recent unboxing of the Constellation Edition. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the comments, the constructive feedback, the likes, really appreciate it. Like I mentioned in some of my comments, this is going to be a breakdown of the Starfield Constellation or Chronomark LPV6 Smartwatch. So a lot of people were like, hey, why didn't you turn it on? That was just an unboxing video. This is going to be the breakdown. So I'm going to start by turning it on. You can do that by holding the button here on the side, top right. There we go. It powers on pretty quickly. I've already tested it out a bit, very limitedly, because the companion app is actually not out yet. So there's only so much that can actually be done. So yeah, there's various settings you can use to time out the display, dim it. Pretty cool if you ask me. Press the bottom right button. It cycles through a few different screens, but it still like shows the time around it. I like this one, it's pretty cool. The logo, the badge is on there. If you want to go into settings, I believe, no, so this bottom left one goes through your various things. So you got moon phase, which I find is pretty cool. I think you hit this button. Yes. Now I'm also going to do less reading because you guys mentioned in comments that I was doing too much reading. So I'm just going to have you guys look at it. I apologize, it times out. We'll get to that. So you got moon phases. And you can click the button to see what the moon phase will be like. You can change it. We can go back. We can hit this again. So the weather, this is something in the FAQ section of the Starfield Bethesda website. In the FAQ, they do mention that the weather won't be supported right away, but it will eventually be added onto the companion app. So at the moment, this doesn't work. You got music control, pretty standard. You can control the music from your smart device. Weather, music. Yes, sensor graphs. Now this is something that was previously shown. I find it pretty cool. You can shake it around, and it actually measures the differences. And this keeps timing out. If you hit the button again, over here, that's notifications. Okay. It's a little finicky. I'm still getting used to the controls, to be honest. So if you go here and you hit this button here, you can change screen. So bottom left, this is the barometer. Accelerometer, measure how many G's you're pulling. Magnometer. And the temperature. So I'm going to go back to the magnometer because I want to see if it, oh yeah. Oh yeah, so it's measuring all the different ones. So yeah. I like how it brings them full screen. And then you go back to here. That's pretty cool if you ask me. If we go back, which is the button down here, so that you can see there's little pictures right beside the buttons that tell you what's what. So we got a torch, which I mean, it's not bad if you're in a bind. It's pretty bright. And we can hit the back button here. Settings, so you got notifications. So I haven't paired this to my phone yet, only because the companion app isn't out yet. So right now what we can do is just mess around with the watch settings. There's no like pairing or anything at the moment. I probably could connect it to Bluetooth, but because I don't have access to the manual for the companion app, I'm very limited in what I can do. So we're just going to go over what we have on the watch currently. Torch, settings. Vibration. I'm going to turn this off because I like me some vibration. That sounded really wrong. Quiet mode. Locale. So this is like your time zone. So you got clock style, time zone 0. So like this you can change. You can go up to set your time zone. You can go down. You can go back. You can set the time. So it's like a pretty basic interface, but honestly, it's simple in a way that's good. It's not overcomplicated for like people who don't like really know. You got display. So this is where you have a few more advanced settings like brightness. Brightness is 1. If I click on the top button here, I can lower this. Or I can bring it up. So 1 is the maximum. You got timeout. So this is 10 seconds, how long it takes before it times out. Bunch of other few settings here. Wake on tap, hold. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna be reading over everything, but there's a few settings like the twist threshold is 0.75, but then you can also like change that on the X, Y, Z, like the tilt based on the magnometer. So that's pretty cool. Now Bluetooth here does show up. Music control, that most people who do actually use it as a daily watch driver will probably have this turned on if they do listen to music, so they don't have to go on their phone. ANCS, I'm not entirely sure what this is. Whitelist, so if I click on whitelist, you can disable or add device. So devices that are, I guess, considered as compatible or paired, I'm guessing. Daily step goal, you can change your daily step goal from here. About, so big breakdown, a lot of information here. FCC firmware. So once the companion app is released, there's going to be an update for the companion for that watch to make it actually compatible. Go back to settings here. You got power off, reset settings. So that's pretty much everything that's on the watch currently. Not a lot. Like I believe once the companion app is released, there will be more functionality available. So I'll just give you guys a quick look at it again. Above the clock there's what looks like a step. So it tells you how many, I guess, staircases you've gone up. On the bottom, below the date, is your battery indicator. So I actually already charged this, and I'll show you guys the charger in a second. I showed it yesterday, but I'll show you guys how cool it actually is. So yeah, get that, brings you to this logo. I like this one with the badge. It's pretty cool. You can do that, home button. There we go. Give me a second, I'll take out the charger. So again, this is the instruction manual right here with the QR code. And on the bottom here you have starfield.com/manual. This just right now redirects you to the homepage for Starfield. So yeah. And then here is the charger. Now I saw a few people in the comments who complained about the micro USB B, I should say. Honestly, I think there's a reason why they did this. I believe it's so that when you have the NATO strap, it's able to fit like in between to actually connect to the watch. Because the watch is going to be like in between, like the watch will be sitting here and this will be attached to the watch. So I think they made it in a way that would make it thin enough. And I think if they tried to use the USB Type-C connector, it might have been too thick. So I think they opted that, or they just did it so it was cheaper. One or the other. But this is pretty cool. I'll just place this down here. And ta-da. lines up perfectly. Connects with the 2 pins there at the top, which are located right here. And it's magnetic, so it lines up perfectly. It's great. So yeah, not too much to show right now in terms of the watch until the companion app is released. Once the companion app is released, I'll probably release a setup video just to show people how to do that. And then, like I said in a previous video, if my computer meets the recommended specs, a little bit above the recommended specs, because I have a 2080 Ti. So hopefully I'll be able to do some gameplay recording. It won't be like big 4K or 2K. It might just be 1080p high settings. But I'm going to be hopefully playing at 2K between medium and high settings. So my gameplay will be about 1080p high settings. I'm hoping I can do it. So I'm going to be uploading more videos. Next one, like I said, will be the setup guide for the watch and the companion app. So once that is out, you guys will get another video. Thanks again for watching. Thank you again for the subscribers and for everyone who gave constructive feedback and likes. Again, feel free to give more constructive feedback in the comments. If you guys have any questions, shoot a message in the comments, and I'll do what I can to answer those questions. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching.